Hello, my honeys. This is Kamara with the Black Dove Oracle. I am the Black Dove Oracle. That's one thing I still haven't stopped doing. I want to thank you all for being here. Happy full moon. Happy Hunter's moon in Aries. And this full moon, very special. It's the last big super moon of the year. So you can imagine there's a lot of energy here. So we are going to do a reading on what the full moon is revealing about you right now, because with the full moon comes some illumination, right? Things are being revealed. What was once in the shadows, or maybe just simply unknown to people, are now coming forward. The part of you that was in the back of the room is coming to the front of the room. And Spirit is saying that this is very important in terms of how the rest of the year is going to manifest for you, as well as the energy, some of the opening energies for next year. Can you believe we're almost in the next year? So when I'm filming this, even though it could be a timeless full moon reading, I do feel like it's a little special for this October full moon, super moon. So my honeys, we're going to go to that pick a card in a minute. But let me just kind of share my screen with you. I thought I was sharing my screen. Oh, here I go. How are you? I've missed you all so much. I first of all want to thank everyone who has reached out to me and said, hey, where are you? Where are the readings? And I really appreciate your care and your love. I had moved, and I think a few of you knew that I was going through a whole big moving process, packing, moving, unpacking. So this is a little bit of my background. I think I'm going to make another special background for Black Dove Oracle recordings. But right now, this is my new abode. And, you all let me know if you want like a little tour of my place. Once it's kind of up and running, I have a few more things to unpack. But one of the things that I wanted, because it was kind of like one of those blank slate apartments, very nice, brand new. I'm the first person who's ever even lived in this space. So I decided that I had so many books. I mean, packing and unpacking books. I think books are the things that have traveled with me the most. And even though I've given away a lot of books, even though I have, cleaned some things out, I still have a lot. So I decided to invest in a bookshelf that was like from ceiling to floor, because I wanted a library look. I wanted a library. And that's what I got. And it's so cute, you all. And I feel like I'm getting reacquainted with all my books, because they're not just all over the place. Their energy is right here. And somebody even told me today, they're like, yeah, it's like your people, because my people wrote these books, right? The books that I refuse to get rid of, some of the books that I haven't even read yet. So all that to say is thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for showing up here for this new super moon, full moon reading. One thing that I want to say that was exciting that happened, I was contacted by this company called Otter, and they make this really beautiful gemstone jewelry. Now, you all, if you are like me, I really like the real deal when it comes to gemstones. But it's so easy nowadays to kind of see the picture of what you're buying, but then when you get it, it doesn't have the weight. You know what I mean? And the weight really tells you the quality in my mind. it really begins to tell you the quality of the gemstones. So I got to tell you, they gave me a gift of a Cancer, because I'm a Cancer sun. They gave me a Cancer trio of bracelets, that really speak to strength. So, all of the bracelets came in their own individual box. This box is so cute, very high end. And I'm going to unbox them here with you because I was like, oh, let me do it online, and there's a timestamp if you're not interested, but I got to tell you, each bracelet comes in its own little pouch. And this first bracelet is Amazonite. You probably won't be able to see it because of the light, but yeah, Amazonite. And it has like a little description. It even has, and it says it's authentic double grade. And Amazonite, the affirmation is, I'm healing at my own pace, which is true. So look at that, you all. Look how beautiful that is. And like I said, when I opened these up, it was like you could really feel that these were not the plastic things that you get on Etsy, that mistakenly get on Etsy. These are the real deal, and they're so beautiful, you guys. So look at that Amazonite. Very lovely. So I'm going to put that on for my reading. Fits really beautifully. Amazonite, it says the zodiac signs that may resonate with this gemstone is Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, Pisces. In terms of chakra, it is helping and assisting the throat chakra. And of course, it's a healing gemstone. So the Amazonite one, I love this one so much. Even on the inside of the box is like a little saying. It says each gemstone tells the unique story. And now it's time to write yours. So I really love this company because not only are they so super friendly and generous, they also donate the portions of your purchase to wildlife. So it's really cool. Like, I love that they have a purpose as well. So I'm opening up my second box because it's 3 bracelets. And the next one, look at that. It's rose quartz. It's so beautiful. And I will put that on. And the last one. So this came as a trio. When you get the zodiac signed ones, they come as a trio of bracelets. So it was really cool. Then the last one is opal. Yeah, sorry, my light is a little bright right now. But the opal, it says, is about embracing your spontaneity and your creativity. And look at that, you all. This is nice, beautiful, clear opal. So altogether, they are the zodiac Cancer's strength. And I really I really just love how precious these are. It really is feeling like these are the real deal. They're heavy, not heavy, but like you could tell they have weight to them, and they have beautiful colors. So I will continue to wear these and show you all when I do a day recording. But thank you, Otter. If you all are interested, I am going to put a link below in the description box. It's such a wonderful company. I really am thankful for the opportunity, and I love that they support nature, animals. So thank you so much. I think they have it says here they have a new collection every month. So it's not just the same things. They're constantly designing. So that's really cool. And if you want to try them out, check out my link in the description box. So my honeys, happy full moon. If I haven't said it already, I probably said it a few times. Happy full moon. I think when the full moon is in Aries, there's something very fiery and passionate about what we're feeling emotionally. Maybe for some people, this is going to be a very passionate, like their emotions are going to be very intense for some people. But if that's not even you, you're just going to be surrounded by this energy, I believe. And so this pick a card really is about what will be revealed about you, though. And spirit, I had it kind of just like full moon messages, and spirit was like, no, let's talk about what it's going to reveal about the collective. So I'm here for it. I hope you all are here for it. Let's go with the different decks that we're going to be using. I'm going to show them to you. And I am going to start featuring the deck names and a link to where you can find it in my description box, okay? So the Sufi Tarot is one that we will be using. We also have the Angels and Ancestors deck. I really love this deck. For a long time, it was my daily like pick a card deck just for myself. Like when I woke up in the morning and I did my prayers and my meditations, I would pick a card from this deck, and it talks. It really does talk. If anyone has this deck, you know what I mean. It resonates high frequency. We're also going to be using the deck, the Lantern Oracle. I really love the Lantern Oracle too, especially when it comes to more deeper, depthful information. I do love this oracle. It's beautiful. Another one we'll be using is the Cosmic Reading cards. I love this creator, Narni Anastasia, I believe. Awesome cards. I remember I was on Clubhouse, in a clubhouse, some random clubhouse. I can't even remember what it was. And the people were doing this like guided imagery with our star ancestors. And when my star ancestors came, they said, please, when you want to communicate with us, use this deck. There's 2 decks I have by Narni. Is it Narni or Narni? I sorry if I'm mispronouncing. There's 2 decks I have, and my ancestors from the stars were like, use these cards when you want to talk to us. So I love that. I love that they came through like that. So I was all like, okay. And they are on point, And the last deck we're going to be using is a new one that I got right before it came right before I moved from my other place. It's called Sacred Visions. It's using the artwork of an indigenous artist, and it's really beautiful, really powerful. It's not a lot of cards, but the images are so powerful in there. I've even used them with clients when I was working with my psychotherapy clients. So yeah, that is what we'll be using. And I'm going to put up the picture for you one more time so that you all can pick which group you may want. You can always feel free to move around these avatars. They're avatars for your viewing pleasure. They can represent the different groups. They don't have to. Some people use the timestamps in the description box below for picking their card for their group. So it's up to you, my honeys. But once again, I want to thank you. If you are a continued subscriber, thank you for your continued support. I really love that you guys are getting readings. I had to sneak in these readings in between my move. And so I really thank you for allowing me to do personal readings for you. If you would like a personal reading, here I'm going to point you to my website, where you can go and see all the different kinds of readings that I offer. I even offer coaching, life coaching, if that is something you're interested in. So please take a look. If you want to reach out to me for any kind of business opportunities, I would really love to hear from you. I'm really open, even for collaborations, you all. So my email is blackdovedreamer@gmail.com. And lastly, my honeys, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting. I do read all the comments and I try to respond to all the comments, but I really love if you could support this brand new channel more by helping me extend our community here on YouTube. So thank you. I really do appreciate you. Okay, that was long, the intro, but I will put a timestamp if people want to skip ahead. No problems here. And I'm going to be super intentional by clearing the space. I have some Palo Santo here, and I'm going to go ahead and do a little clearing of the space, and maybe you want to kind of sit in your own silence for a few minutes, gathering your energy, allowing me to read the parts of your energy that you want to contribute to this reading, and knowing that all of our spirit guides, our ancestors, everyone who sits at the feet of spirit is showing up for this reading for the best benefit of all who wish to receive something from this reading. Thank you. Ashe, ashe. Okay, my honeys, so let's hide this. And if you want to, you can pause this video to figure out what groups you want. But we are going to move forward to group number 1. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I should show myself. I'm going to show myself. Hey, honeys. Okay, so group number 1. What is this full moon wishing to reveal about you? I don't know why I keep hearing this song, Show Me How to Love. It's by Musiq Soulchild. You like Musiq Soulchild? Y'all let me know. I love Musiq Soulchild. But there's this beautiful song that he sings, Show Me How to Love. I should look up the lyrics because there's something here. I'm not like 100% sure of the lyrics, but I'm being told that this is one. Ooh, okay, is that it? Okay. I was being told that this is one of your cards. Worthiness. And we'll get into that card. Let's pick all of your oracle cards first, group number 1. Show me how to love. I love his songs, his songwriting. Look at that, mirrored soul. So there we go. There we go. It is group number 1, going to be a love reading. Mirrored souls. Show me how to love. All right, let's see. Let's pick another one of your oracle cards, group number 1. How have you all been? Yeah, look at that. Confusion. And let's get you an Angels and Ancestors card, group number 1. Shapeshifter. I like that too. And we will use the Sufi deck for your tarot clarifications. Spirit is really saying to read the lyrics of this song. Okay, hold on. I'm about to look it up. Show me how to love. Yes. Okay, so the lyrics, it says, you all. It says, I was told the true definition of a man was never to cry, work till you're tired, yeah, go out to provide. Always be the rock of my fam, protect them by all means, give them the things you need. Our relationship is suffering, trying to give you what I never had. You say, I don't know how to love you. Well, I say, show me the way. I keep my feelings deep inside. I shadow them with my pride. I am trying desperately. Just work with me. Mm, okay. That was just the first uh, stanza. So if you want to, I would suggest that you go read all of it. Show Me How to Love by Musiq Soulchild. Maybe I think if there's a video, I will link the video in a description box. Spirit is really saying that there's something about those lyrics in you, group number one. And this full moon is revealing something about you when it comes to love. Spirit is saying this could be two sides of one coin, meaning either group number one, you are the one that's trying to really show up for someone that you're in a relationship with, or the flip, someone is trying to show up for you, group number one. Let's ask Spirit. Very interesting. Spirit's like, you can ask for clarification on that. For most of the people, who's that going to be? Where are my cowrie shells? Oh, you know what? My cowrie shells are like across the room. Hold on for a moment. I must have something I could flip to find that out. I feel very organic right now in this space. Well, let's just, Spirit says I can, if the card comes up upright, it's you, group number one. If the card comes out reverse, it's the person you're in a relationship with. Either way, this reading is going to be about you. But right now it's talking about a relationship. Upright. Knight of Wands even. I'm going to do this. Whoever I'm talking about, I'm going to talk about it as you. Show me how to love. And if you think this is your partner, your crush, someone whose energy you're in right now, this could be them as a cross-watching situation. But really, what Spirit is saying here is that you are realizing in this full moon energy, because this is fire sign energy, that passion, your desire, because I have a feeling whoever this is, group number one, you live in your desire. You are not ashamed of your desire. You feel that your passion has helped you move forward in life. It's driven your goals, your dreams, the things that you want to do. And when it comes to love, I think you are the same way. You want to feel a certain kind of spark. You want to feel the passion in a relationship. And what Spirit is saying is going to be revealed about you in this full moon is that even within that show of passion, even within that fiery energy of love, you still need to be shown your worthiness, because you are in the medicine now of being shown your value, your worth. So in love, it's called blue medicine, this card. This is like a talisman. And let me read it to you. It's on the west side of the medicine wheel. And the color is black. It says, all water birds are medicine. If followed, they lead you to water, the essence of life. Very interesting here. how you have this fire energy, but you're guided in this full moon, group number one, to your waters, to your emotion, even. And it's saying here that the kingfisher in particular represents healing. And one should wish that any wound, physical, psychological, would mend as quickly as the water surfaces after a kingfisher dives into it. So the kingfisher is like an intrepid warrior. And you are. You are a warrior, group number one. I think what someone, or maybe even more than one person, if you have a few crushes, are starting to realize is that yes, you respond to passion, you respond to fire, to attraction, to actuality. But ultimately, what's being revealed with this new moon, full moon actually, so new moon, full moon, is that you value worthiness, like someone seeing that inside of you, someone seeing that you have more to offer than just the physical, that you are more than even how you look, that your fire is keeping alive something that's much deeper than the external. It's actually an internal fire. Very deep, very deep. And so, for many of you, this is someone who's coming into your life. If they aren't already in your life, they're coming into your life, and they are quite your marriage soul. They are your other half. I don't know much about twin flames, but if you would ask me a definition of what I think it is, it might be your twin flame. But really, it's someone who shares a soul with you. And so, in this full moon, group number one, Spirit is saying that what will be revealed is that you are someone else's other half. Someone is going to realize that. If they are new, they are immediately going to see your worth. It's like right when they meet you, they're like, oh, wow, this is that person. And what is being revealed about you is the last, because this card is number 36, which is 9, meaning this is the last part of a cycle. The last part of a cycle where confusion exists. This person is not going to be confused. Many of you in group number one have dealt with a lot of confused people in the past when it came to you, when it came to who you were to other people. People would always give you some answer about how they're confused. They're not sure if you're the one. They're not sure if they need to be in a relationship with you. But what Spirit is saying here, group number one, is what will be revealed is that you are meeting someone who's no longer confused. Either I'm hearing no longer, but I'm hearing someone who doesn't even resonate with that energy. You all, whoever's in group number one, you have someone for sure. When I say for sure, meaning someone who's very sure who's coming towards you. Someone who immediately they may almost feel a little off because they're like, I for sure know this is my person. Like they're going to know it. It clicks to them. It is almost as if, it can go a couple of ways, because Spirit is saying if someone has been confused in the past and they reach clarity, it's almost it's as if you kind of shapeshift before them. It's as if they've seen you as one way and then they look again and they're like, wait, this is my soulmate. This person is my person. So I kind of get two different stories. If you've already met this person, there's something that's going to click for them, and they're going to see you change shape right before them. And they're going to be like, wow, this person It could be an old friend. It could be an old colleague. It could be somebody from the past you grew up with. And if it's a brand new person, either way, this person is going to maybe see you in one way, like just a person walking down the street. And then when you come closer, they're like, oh my God, this is group number one, my soulmate. Whoever it is, though, they are for sure about you. And Spirit is saying, Kira, that might knock them for a loop at first because they're like, wait, they may not be the obsessive type. They may not be that person who falls in love quickly. In fact, that might be something that has never happened to them before. But they are going to be in your energy and they're going to immediately know they need to know you. It's reminding me of an old memory I had. Because I had never had this happen to me. Sorry, my lips are dry. Sorry, you all. I'm all white. My lips are so dry right now. I had to take care of them. There we go. Sorry, I'm like doing my personal care here. But I remember, this is a long time ago, and I mean, maybe I lost out, but I was at the post office, and I was like coming out of the post office, just doing my postal business. And this man, like, he was like, he stopped me. He's all like, I think I should know you. And I'm all like, I have never heard that before. I've never heard anyone say that to me. And I was all like, really? And he's all like, yeah. He's like, can I have your number? And I didn't give him my number, but I was like, I'll take your number. And I did take his number, but I never called him. I thought about it, but I was all like, that's just like such a weird thing. I mean, he looked at me like, I think I need to know you. And I said, that's so interesting. But at the time, I kind of let that go. But I think this is going to be something similar for you, group number one. Like someone is going to have that spark, that kind of like, wow, I think I should be pursuing group number one. Yeah. I mean, what you do with it, I mean, you may not want to follow what I did because I was just kind of like, I don't know. It was kind of, a stranger. So I was just kind of like, I don't know. But, that might be what comes up for you, group number one. I don't know. It's starting to rain outside here. So that's interesting. The water. This is going to be this connection for you, group number one. It's going to reveal something about you feeling like you don't always have access to your feelings. It may reveal that you don't, because I think I had to tell you that story about me in the post office because I think it did speak to a time where I wasn't sure. Like how does somebody know that they want to know you out of nowhere? It was something inside of me that felt a little hesitant about that because that wasn't a feeling I was in contact with. And so I would say for you, group number one, it may be similar. There's something there about being vulnerable enough to ask someone to show you what this feeling is about, what this emotion is about. So, yeah, there's something there too about a story. I have a few stories from today's full moon, but I went to go. We have in this complex, we have like lockers where if you're receiving a package, the mail person just locks it in the locker. And that was my first time going into this locker room to get my package. And I kept trying to get in and I had like a little key code card and it kept saying, yeah. And I could hear the door going beep. Yeah. Like it's ready to be open. And I kept like trying to yank on it. I was like yanking on it and I couldn't open it for the life of me. I was all like, what is wrong with this? Because I was all like, my card is working. It is a beep. It's saying it's ready to be opened. But when I'm opening it, it's like locked. So I go and I ask the person who is in charge of the leasing office. I say, can you help me open this door? Like, what's going on? And she comes out and shows me. She goes, well, there's like a little trick to it. You have to kind of softly push it in. And then when you pull it out, it opens. And I was like, oh. So I was like kind of doing more this firm thing, like open up for me, like jiggling it. And it really was like a soft push and then an open. And I realized, I go, there's something about this experience that I need to put into a reading today. Because Spirit is saying here that maybe for you, group number one, what's about to be revealed, even to you, is that this passion, this spark, this fire, sometimes it can be really intense. But what you're about to experience, group number one, is something maybe you haven't experienced before, which is a softer love. A softer but firm love. Meaning it may show up very soft, very gentle, very watery. This might be a water sign you're getting ready to be with. And you know, between the two elements, there's a danger of being canceled out, right? Fire can cancel out water, and water can cancel out fire if both elements have enough. So there's something there about being in this kind of dynamic where what you've been used to is maybe those people who love bomb and who are passionate, and you know, it's a fire that burns really quickly. But Spirit is saying here for you, group number one, this is going to be slow. This may be deliberate. This may be very gentle and kind. It may even present as if you're not even sure what's happening because it's so gentle, kind, and in the flow. Let's see what Spirit's got to say for your tarot cards. Because this is a mirror. Spirit's bringing it up. Your mirrored soul, one of you is the sun and one of you is the moon. One of you is fire and one of you is water. Could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this person, they're not playing any games. And maybe for you, this is even going to be different. The games, the confusion, it's not there. It's not there because this is someone who sees your worth. This is someone who brings the medicine of worth with them. That's the medicine they even carry. They can't give you your worth, Spirit is saying, but they most for sure can show it to you. And they can show you how to love. They really can, group number one. What else is being revealed about them? 10 of Coins is in reverse. I think what Spirit is saying here is that for some of you, this is not about that power couple. You know, that power couple that, we'll sleep later. You know, we've got to work. We got to create our empire, with all the material goods. This is probably not going to be that relationship. Maybe in your mind, group number one, you thought that's what you were looking for. And what's being revealed is that for you, this is a relationship that takes you out of your head. 9 of Swords. It's taking you out of your head. It's taking you out of second guessing yourself. And it's bringing you very clearly, in clarity, as someone who's, first of all, in a relationship. This is not going to be one of those relationships where you have to ask, are we partners? you know? And it's not going to be one of those things where the clarity doesn't exist. You're going to feel very clear. So, what else is being revealed? What's being revealed here also, Six of Cups in reverse. A lot of this, and forgive me for the flip flopping, but you're going to realize what's being revealed is about your partner. This is not someone who has the energy signature of the past. And what's being revealed in this full moon is that this is brand new. This is something that you have been waiting for, group number one. So I know it sounds interesting because I know that what's being revealed in this full moon, maybe it's just what's being revealed in this full moon. Not necessarily about you, because I'm really feeling like it's the partner. So it's kind of like, it's hard when you get this mirror of soul because you're reading two people who are one. Spirit saying you're reading two people who are one. So it's just going to sound like both of them. But you both are going to see and see in each other. No games, no confusion, no agendas. Because I think this 10 of coins, 10 of pentacles in reverse is talking about people who love with an agenda, to build wealth or to be secure in life. While I'm not saying this relationship is not going to have that, it's not the overall, how do I want to say? The overall intention is not there to do this with you, even though that could very well happen. Spirit is saying this is not a person who's looking to come up, to build, even though you could, but this is not the emphasis. I don't know why Spirit is giving me that word. I can't pronounce it right now. This is not the goal of this relationship. Neither is drama. Neither is fighting. You are going to realize something, group number one, that maybe you've never had. Someone who's calm, grounded, in peace, and who wants you, who has the capacity to love you and even show you what that love is. Last card, look at that, the Lovers. So Spirit is saying here, what's being revealed in this full moon is this love. It's really being revealed. So for many of you, put it in the comments below. Put a blue heart, because there's something about a watery blue heart that Spirit's speaking to. If you can find a blue heart in your emojis. But if you put a blue heart, we'll know this is your group number one. Because this is really quite literally meeting your mate, your soulmate, your other half. And this moon is revealing it. Spirit keeps showing me it is going to be so different from what you have experienced before, maybe even what you expect. So different. It's very beautiful. The energy is very beautiful. Yeah. And if you were a little confused by the whole 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit said, look at the bottom of the deck and it's Ace of Pentacles. I mean, you all are going to start something new together. But it's not coming before you all find love with each other. It's coming kind of afterwards. There will be a new start, even financially, for both of you. Okay? So that's what I have, group number one. Very, very exciting. I really love the energy of this. It feels beautiful. So if you resonate with any or part of this reading, could you please give it a thumbs up? It's a way to help me grow this brand new channel. If you like the way that I read, please consider subscribing by clicking subscribe, clicking the bell so you get notified when I upload new readings. Group number 1, if this is where we part. Wow, what a beautiful love story that you have coming up ahead. All right, take care, my honeys. Hey, my honeys. Welcome, group number 2. This is your full moon reveal. Group number 1 was interesting. So, what will this full moon reveal about you, group number 2? We're going to start off with the oracle cards. What will this full moon reveal about you? Walk your truth. I can already tell, group number 2, that you will be revealing a lot with this full moon, especially around your authentic truth. So a lot of people are going to be discovering something about you that maybe they needed clarification on, maybe they needed to meet this part of you, but you are going to be walking your truth, meaning you're not just talking about the things that you believe in, you actually are demonstrating that you believe in these things. Okay, let's go to your other oracle cards. This one keeps showing to me harmony. Isn't it a beautiful card? Yeah. So it's saying here, music creation. This could also, it says sound such as the Big Bang is simply the movement of air, equivalent to breathing, an act of giving life. Creation, a handmade flute, a rattle with crystals, a sacred pipe or drum. Nature's voice expressed through human instruments. Music rings the bells of your heart. It opens you to movement and joy. You are in transformation through creativity. Find the secrets of meditation and inner harmony by being in alert stillness. So some of you in group number 2, you walking your walk, walking your talk, it could very much be around how you create, what you're creating, your process for creating. Spirit is saying there's a lot of people who say that their creations are linked to spirit, that they tap into spirit while they're working, but you are really going to show people, group number 2, exactly what that looks like. I'm hearing sounds like, what it is. Your entire process is very sacred. Spirit is showing. Some of you are a musician. Some of you are have maybe been singers, but you haven't been singing lately. You haven't been playing lately. And Spirit is saying there's an opportunity that's coming up where you could actually be that which you say you are. Some of you say, oh, I'm a musician, but you haven't picked up your instruments in a while, or you haven't played anything lately, or created something. Spirit is saying in this full moon, there's something being revealed, a new kind of creative energy even. Yeah. You have the perspective card here. Some of you are looking at your art, your talents, your skills, especially those creative skills, but it could be because you can create in a lot of different ways. You're looking at something that you do with new eyes, group number 2, with fresh perspective. Maybe you are inspired differently. Maybe you connect with a muse even. But whatever it is, group number 2, you in this new moon, it's revealing something different about who you are. I'm hearing as an artist. Whether you write, whether you sing, whether you draw, paint, sculpt, dance, sing, drum. Spirit is saying it just goes on and on. Cook. Whatever you do, you have a new lease on life is being revealed. And people are starting to see that there's something different about the way that you're even creating. You've brought a new sense of self into something that you are manifesting. Say more, Spirit. Yeah, look at that. You got the fire guardian. We are this full moon in Aries. So you have an Aries card. You are tapping into your passion, group number 2, at a completely different level. Something that, a process even that you used to engage in, it's changed. Like where you're getting your inspiration from is changing. I think many great artists go through different time periods, right? And so, you know, when they become famous, somebody will say, this is from group number 2's red period, their fire period. And you'll name it, whatever it is. But it's like, this is a part of your life where you're feeling the fire of this full moon is sparking your inspiration. It's sparking where you're receiving that from. It's like it's igniting something that maybe you had to kind of take a break from to really land where you are. Some of you haven't been creating in a while. You've maybe, for some, Spirit is saying you felt like it was a dry spell. For others of you, maybe different parts of your life you had to focus on that. But you're coming back, and you're coming back really strong. People are interested in what you're doing. I get that all without even going. We're going to the tarot cards, but people are really fascinated by what you are creating, group number 2. This is interesting. If you are in the creative arts, either put like put the emojis of maybe even a paintbrush or a music symbol, something that it means your creativity, and that lets me know you're group number 2. Yeah, look at that. What the moon is revealing about you is that you are an emperor energy here when it comes to whatever you're creating. This emperor I like because trying to figure out what direction to go. This emperor, if you look at this emperor, it's like they feel like they're meditating, but it's that kind of meditation with their eyes open, like fully aware, like Zen meditation. And it's like the sun is behind him, fueling him. Some of you are going to literally, with your creativity, realize a brand new career. I mean, you're just going to be like, I don't have time to do anything else except create this. Quite literally, some of you in group number 2 are going to leave behind a career. And I think for some of you, Spirit is saying it wasn't even like part of your plan. Maybe you even like the work that you do. But some of you are getting ready to leave that work because what you will be doing puts you in emperor energy. It puts you up in the sky with the sun, meaning you're going to be look at this, you all. You are going to be very successful at whatever you are doing, group number 2. You may even say, oh, let me just dabble in this. And it's like, boom, this is your purpose. This is what you are here to do. Some of you, it is going to make you good money. And it might not even be the goal at first. But it's quite literally, Spirit is saying, group number 2, you can make a living from whatever this creative experience will be. Look at that. Ace of Coins. Yeah, it's like a new financial beginning. It's like brand new. It's like coming out of nowhere. It's almost as if you create this thing People get exposed to it and they're like, oh my God, I didn't know that you did this. This is otherworldly. And before you know it, some of you make things. Whatever you're going to make, people are going to be like, I've got to have it. And you're suddenly scrambling for materials because you have so many orders. Others of you, on a whim, you sing the song that you composed or you play the song you composed. And people are like, the F? What? Where did you bust out with this? And there you go. For others of you, this is something you write. And people are like, I didn't even know you had this inside of you. We want more. We want to have you write a whole book. We want you to make a movie out of some of these video clips you've been taking where like there is something you're doing that you think just as in the past you might have thought these are just hobbies, things I like to do. And this one thing or things you like to do changes your whole entire life. Group number 2. Wow. That is what's being revealed about you, that you are this great artist, this great creator. Look at that Page of Wands. And there's going to be word that spreads around like wildfire about who you are, what you're doing. And people, it's going to it's going to change your life. I mean, I'm sorry, group number 2. If you were really, loving this life you're in right now, and it's like no shame in that, but this is going to change your life. You're going to go from, me packing my lunch for work every day to like, boom, people knocking at your door, people blowing up your email, blowing up your phone. Okay. That is what this full moon is revealing. A passion of yours that can no longer be contained in the box of hobbies. You are here to reveal your talents. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, look at that. You are here to reveal who you are at the emotional and at the earthly level. There won't be a separation anymore between the things that you really love to do, that you can do in your sleep and eat it all day and never get tired of it, and the thing that creates your livelihood. They're not going to be two different things anymore. They're going to be the same thing. The very same thing. I love it. I love it, group number 2. Last few cards. What else, Spirit? Yeah. Your lesson here with the King of Swords, because it did kind of come out a little bit reverse. Don't get too in your head about this logically. It's not going to make any logical. It is not going to make any logical sense. For some of you, you're going to look at this new creation and say, I've done better work, and it's never got this attention. This is all in your mind. Sometimes Spirit is even saying right now in my ear, sometimes it's about the idea whose time has come, not necessarily the trappings of the idea. So some of you might even get into your head about, I've done better work, or I did this same kind of thing a few years ago. It doesn't matter. Spirit is saying right now is the time. Right now, the community, the people who love your work are ready. Okay? Wow. Group number 2, you've got to put that emoji in there. Like, what are you doing? If you're cooking, if you're writing, put a pen, pencil. I mean, you got to tell me who you are. Group number 2. Last few cards. Yeah. Low key, people are going to be very obsessed with whatever this is. I want to prepare you, group number 2. Spirit is saying to show you this card again. People are going to be obsessed with this. Whatever it is, you are about to blow the F up. Like whatever people, it's gonna be that time. Is this a good example? I don't know. Spirit's showing me when Patti LaBelle made the sweet potato pies. When the Cabbage Kids came out, I don't know. It's giving lines around the corner to see you. It's giving social media a post about your talents. It's giving newsworthy features about your work. I mean, it's giving like that. It may even be giving a bodyguard for some of y'all. Okay. I mean, really, for some of y'all, it might be you might need to hire somebody to keep people, contained. Because something you're doing is going to make you very, very famous. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking to somebody who's like, can you please come back and let me know? Because I would love to have your famous like comment on my readings, but really, it's going to like give you that level up. Group number 2. Brace yourself, because Spirit is saying it's going to happen quite out of the blue. Really, it's so out of the blue that you're not seeing it coming. Okay, so that's what's being revealed about you, that you are a star. The star card did it not come? I don't think it came out, but you are a star. It's like it's going to be revealed with the energy of this full moon. You are a star. Okay, my honeys. So if you resonated with any or part of this reading, could you please give it a thumbs up? It's just a great way to help me grow this brand new channel. If you like the way that I read and want to stay connected, could you please subscribe? And if you click that bell, you'll get notified when I upload brand new readings. If this is where we part, group number 2, can you just remember I gave you that insight? Even, like a comment or two could help me on this channel. So, let me know. But good luck to you. Seriously, good luck to you. It's feels like a really exciting way of life is coming up for you. Okay, my honeys. Talk soon. Hello, my honeys, for group number 3. Happy full moon in Aries. The last super moon we have of 2024. So group number 3, what's being revealed? What's being revealed about you even? Group 1 and 2, very interesting, very powerful. This Aries full moon has very powerful, intense energy. So let's see what comes up for you. Let's start with your oracle cards, group number 3. Opening message. What's being revealed? Oh, you're awake. You even have the number 1 card. So you're going to be in full energy, FOOL. This is a brand new start for you. Group number 3. You are, you're waking up to yourself. That's what's being revealed. In fact, what's being revealed is that others are starting to recognize exactly who you are. Okay? Exactly who you are. If they had questions, if they didn't know, there's something that you're doing in this full moon energy that's going to allow them to have clarity. Some of these people, they may be your detractors. They may be your enemies. These may be people who wanted to diminish your self-worth. This is the card of self-worth. It's an interesting card of self-worth, right? Because it's almost as if some people really were seeking to try to hold you back. And in this full moon energy, you are going to reveal that you know your self worth. It's a new you because you are being illuminated in your true light, group number 3. It says here on this card, gossip. For many of you in group number 3, some kind of story, some kind of narrative that had been shared around about you, it is going to be dispelled. It means that whoever was telling falsehoods on you, they will be revealed. Just as the moon is full, the super full moon is in the sky, you are going to see quite clearly who your enemy has been, the one who's been chattering. I think for some of you in group number 3, and really Spirit alluded to this way before I sat down to do this reading earlier, it said this is going to be one of the groups. Someone, you are going to discover a hidden enemy. This hidden enemy can no longer stay hidden. Oh, wow. So this is very strong for whoever you are. If you pick number 3, listen carefully. If it doesn't resonate, choose another group. Group number 3, you have a hidden enemy. And I know somebody's saying I have more than one, but no, there's one that you really have that has been trying to stop your progress. And this hidden enemy is real interesting. They're about ready to be outed. Wow, I don't know why Spirit is saying this. They're about ready to be outed by another enemy of yours. And Spirit's not to say, Spirit is not saying here that you're a person that's just like surrounded by enemies. No, don't take that way. Spirit is saying that you're about to find out who this hidden person is from someone who's never really claimed to like you that much, who never claimed to support you, maybe. I don't think this person is actively non supportive of you, but whoever this is, it's someone who just maybe just ignored you in the past, maybe someone who didn't really resonate with your work or didn't resonate with you as your energy, but it didn't mean they were actively against you. But when this person comes in contact with your hidden enemy, there's something that your hidden enemy doesn't understand about this person. Spirit called it, Spirit called this person your enemy too, but Spirit is just saying this is somebody who hasn't been very supportive of you, but it hasn't been because they are jealous of you. It hasn't been because they want to keep you down. It's really because they just didn't maybe resonate with your energy or your work. And it was, for them, it was more of like, we just don't have much in common. But the interesting thing is that your hidden enemy is going to try. Oh, they do not want me to talk about this. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I had to smoke that out. This is, ooh. Whoever is hiding from you, whoever has been working behind the scenes on you, this is a noteworthy enemy. Okay? They have done a lot to keep themselves hidden. But I'm about to tell you what Spirit is revealing here, group number 3. And Spirit even had me put my evil eye up. Okay? Because we are going to talk about it. Spirit's like, oh no, we got you. Just caught me off guard for a minute. Okay. Look at how these two, their mouths are open. Okay. Spirit is saying specifically, listen up. Your hidden enemy, they've been very good. I think some of you in this group know that you have a detractor. And spirit has been counseling you, coaching you, because you know you may have lost some opportunities. But spirit has been counseling you and letting you know rejection is your protection anyway. So anyone who was listening to this hidden enemy, and deciding that you weren't worth working with, or you weren't worth being in a relationship with, spirit is saying that's okay anyway. But this person did get very comfortable with their success in turning away um, so-called opportunities for you. But see what's going to happen here. And spirit is a genius, because spirit will, if you don't understand why it's important to let spirit do your retribution, here in this example you're going to understand why. Because spirit does it in such a way that it allows for your enemy to keep rising, keep being successful at what they're doing. And then out of nowhere, spirit just kind of cuts, just literally just cuts all of what they've been doing. It's like a swift just slice through all of their deception. In this case, spirit is using someone who is using someone as a decoy. And this is what I want to say, because spirit described this person as an enemy of yours. But here's what spirit really meant to say. Or not that spirit meant to say, but spirit is saying they were speaking in code. Spirit was saying that your hidden enemy had taken this person to be your enemy too. Simply because this person just didn't support, I'm getting for a lot of you, your work. Like, and it wasn't like they didn't support it, they just didn't understand it. They were just like, oh, I could see that they do great things, but it's just not my vibe. And this person might have just said something quietly like that. Well, it's not something I understand, or, something I'm into. That person could have simply said that to your hidden enemy. But your hidden enemy, because they have been so successful with other people wanting to believe what everything that they say about you, listen carefully, group number 3. When their hidden enemy approaches this person and says, well, because somehow you come up again, maybe your success. I don't believe this person has been able to stop all of what you've been doing, group number 3. So when your name comes up and this person's around your hidden enemy, your hidden enemy becomes very comfortable and starts to talk to this person about all of, they don't talk about all of what they've done to you, but they do talk about and allude to something that catches the ear of this person. Because I think whoever this is that your hidden enemy is engaging with, one, they don't know this person actually, meaning they're making many assumptions about what the thing that this hidden enemy and your spirit is saying, just colleague, could even be a low-key friend of yours. It's hard to know who this person is that your hidden enemy is talking to. I think it's an acquaintance at best. But when your hidden enemy reveals something to this person, they do not understand that this person has a high moral character. It doesn't mean, but simply because they don't understand your work does not mean that they would go out and try to interrupt your work. It doesn't mean that they would try to stop your work. So when your hidden enemy talks to this person's like, really? It's interesting that you took that action. You must really have strong feelings about group number 3's work. And it's in that moment that group number three, your hidden enemy, realizes they've been discovered. And it's going to happen in a way that it's not just this one thing. Because unfortunately and fortunately, whoever this acquaintance is, they've been in a couple of situations, environments where your name has come up. Maybe they were in the back. Maybe they were, you know, not really engaging in anything, but they were just kind of like, this is interesting. Whenever group number three's name comes up, it's always this person. And they didn't catch it maybe the first couple of times. Maybe because, how gossip goes. You know how gossip goes. But somehow in a one-on-one conversation, because I think what happened is your hidden enemy was used to seeing this person around. There was just this assumption. And it didn't mean that you had the relationship with this person where they would come to you and say, hey, you're being talked about. This person just really didn't know you like that. But this person also didn't participate in anything because they didn't know you like that. What's going to happen, Spirit is saying, is that what will be revealed in the full moon is that someone is about to reveal your hidden enemy to you. And they're going to do it because they feel like it's the moral thing to do. This hidden enemy of yours, they've done some unethical things. They really have. And the kinds of things that really trigger this person that they told. There's something about this person, they get triggered by this kind of betrayal, regardless of who it is. And this person is going to let you know, I'm an upright person. And maybe, this person might think to themselves, yeah, I was in some environments sometimes when your name came up, but, it didn't feel like anything important to me at that time. But when your hidden enemy told me something they did and said it with confidence, said it with like their chest up and chest out, this person got disturbed. And you may get disturbed. I don't know why we're just on 2 cards now. You may get disturbed, group number 3. Look at that. I don't know. Spirit brought me to this card too. Look at that. You may get disturbed because this person used their power. Look at that. Number 1 and number 1. This is you, group number 3, and this is your enemy. Spirit is saying their use and abuse of power is what will disturb this person. Disturb them enough to come to you. Wow, this is a powerful full moon for whoever's in group number 3. Put the full moon in the comment section if this is your group, if you're resonating with it, because I think you're going to have to resonate with this. You're already in your intuition. I'm telling you, this person does not want you to know, but it is not me who's revealing who your hidden enemy is. Okay? They are working on this full moon. Whoever this hidden enemy is, they are working magically to try to get this under control. But it was their own ego that revealed who they were, not me. Spirit is like, not the Black Dove Oracle. The Black Dove Oracle is just telling you what happens. Radical self-love. What's being really revealed about you through all of this, group number 3, is the love you have for yourself. The love that you have for yourself to not get involved in low level antics, to not let people stop your trajectory, to work directly with spirit to understand no one can stop your journey. They can just simply point out who it is you don't need to work with, who it is you don't need to be involved with. You have that much self love for yourself. Some of you are mature. Like, I mean, you've had to grow up in the school of hard knocks. And you're at that point in your life where it says we can only receive love to the extent that we are unconditionally love and live the truth in ourselves. I mean, really, many of you in this group number 3, are very mature. You've had to learn the hard lessons. So when this hidden enemy was doing all this stuff, you were just like, listen, if someone wants to listen to this person's gossip, that's nothing I can do about that. They have to actively listen to that and act on that information. If that's what they want to do, if that is who they are, then we have nothing in common. We have no business together. We have no relationship together. You understood this because you have been taught by spirit group number 3. This is life. Sometimes when you are good at things, new levels, new devils. And you understand that jealousy only gets people so far, especially when you are divinely mandated. Okay? Divinely mandated. So there was nothing, you understood this group number 3. There was nothing this gossip was going to be able to do except reveal who people were. What else is being revealed about you? Spirit said to take both of these cards. Yes, you are a shield maiden. Okay? You are a warrior. You will always focus on your plans. You will not let anything stop you, even if it delays you. So what? Your intelligence, the sword you wield, the intelligence you wield, look, it's backed by the fire guardian. This is your moon. Group number 3. This is your moon. This is your moon to take back any kind of power someone thought they willed over you. Spirit's saying it doesn't need to be taken back. I mean, you had it already, but this is like you right here in this full moon energy. Not only are you fiery, passionate about the things that you're doing because this is your purpose, this is your mission, no one can stop you. You will slice away at anything that feels as if it does not belong to your energy. And I think that's what you did with I'm hearing a group of people, but this hidden enemy, it's interesting. They've been trying to like kind of really stay in the shadows. And this group of people that they've been around who've accepted everything that they've said thus far has protected this person, but this person's curtains are getting ready to float away, float open. Because whoever this is that they revealed their secret to, this person is powerful. This person, low key, can get everyone to step away from your hidden enemy. You know, like you see a line of people and everyone steps back except for your hidden enemy. Whatever this person does, they're going to blow it all up. Literally, they're just going to be like, listen, I'm here to tell the truth. I don't live like you all. Maybe this person had to go through their own thing to realize they were in a group of vultures. Spirits, just side note, whoever you're going to hear this from, they had to get some things be revealed to themselves, like who they were associating with wasn't quite clear until now. But now that it's clear, they see everything, and they're going to have you see everything. Yeah, look, they're coming in on a chariot. They're coming in as the conscious and the unconscious. Whoever this person is, its spirit is letting you know. Spirit is riding this person too. Meaning spirit is possessing this person to do what is fully realize themselves in this moment when it comes to something about you. Look at that. You know, your hidden enemy, they present themselves as a queen of cups. They do. That's their outer persona. Their outer persona is one of gentle kindness. I love everybody. I care for everybody. I really want to see people succeed, except for group number 3. Okay? This person comes off sugary sweet, maybe even a reputation that has never been touched until now. This is your enemy, your hidden enemy. This person really thinks they're smart. They really do. But they know very little about you, who you really are, group number 3. Because you are a lion that does not concern yourself with the thoughts of sheep. Okay? You are an empress. And all of this is being revealed. This person will feel quite stupid. And in many ways, this is going to impact them financially. For whatever reason, whatever they did to try to impact you financially, because trying to stop you in your career path is a financial decision, and Spirit is saying they will be put back into that energy. They will experience losses while you become the star. It really will be a full circle that happens. Group number 3, a full circle. And it teaches people, right? It can never go up against Spirit. If Spirit has a plan for you, that plan will happen. And if you have detractors, if you have people who try to stand in your way, Spirit will just gently swap them away. I don't know if it's gently. Spirit's like, not always gently. Spirit's like, not always gently. But I will swat you away. Because this is the divine path. Okay? This path is divinely created. There's nothing they could have ever done to stop that. So group number 3. Wow. Okay. I can only just marvel at how powerful you are, how powerful you're coming through. And yeah, put that full moon in the comments below. Please give it a thumbs up if you resonated with any or part of this reading. If you like the way that I read and want to stay connected, please subscribe and click that bell. You'll get notified when I upload new readings. And group number 3, this is where we part. Wow. I mean, what else is there to say? You live in truth. People will know your truth. They really will. Okay, my honeys. Take care. honeys in group number 4. Happy full moon, super moon in Aries. Wow, these readings, they're welcoming me back. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Collective. This full moon is powerful for my collective. I believe we are all connected. And if you are here, it's not by any mistake, because Spirit is pointing out here that this full moon is bringing the energy that you have needed. Pluto has kind of moved out the way and it's in Aquarius now. So the darkness has new energy, the shadows has new energy. And so group number 4, what is your opening message? Coming right out. Okay. Intuition. That's what will be revealed about you in this full moon energy. Your intuition, it's on high. It's on high. Let's get your other oracle cards. What else is revealed about group number 4 in this full moon? What else about group number 4? I kept seeing it and it just came out. Worthiness. Another group got this. Maybe group number 1. If you're interested, you don't have to go listen to it. But blue medicine is also coming your way. Knowing your worth. But I'm hearing distinctively for group number 4, it is going to be revealed exactly what your value is. Your worth. Spirit is even alluding to maybe money. Let's see. So your worthiness, blue medicine is coming towards you, group number 4. What else will be revealed about group number 4 in this moon? Forgiveness. Hurt blocks our light. Spirit said one more card from the Angels and Ancestors deck. Before I speak, Winter, take care of your needs. Intuitively, group number 4, you know that your worth could never be decided by anyone else. Someone, Spirit is saying this, group number 4, someone is going to really understand at the essence who you are. And it's not so much that your forgiveness of their past actions means that you're weak or soft. It simply means that you are taking care of your needs. You are the bigger person. You're not going to continue to stress over someone's behavior. You're not going to continue to worry about what someone else is doing. You're letting someone go. And in that process, you're kind of just forgiving the trespass. You're just like, let me just get you out of my life. So group number 4, what's being revealed about you is how much of a bigger person you are. That you do not seek revenge. That you would rather have someone completely out of your life than to go through a lot of emotional, I'm hearing emotional turmoil, drama, trauma. You are actually, your worth is going to let someone know that they are not worth the trouble. Look at that. Eight of Swords. You understand you're not a prisoner in this situation, and somebody thought they could make you one. If it's a workplace situation, you are realizing your worth and you're okay with walking out, walking away. If this is a relationship, same thing. You could have been married to this person. You could have been long-term partner to this person, and you're good. You're like, I'm not a prisoner. I actually can just let myself go. It has not been worth the trauma, the arguments, the turmoil. There's something that clicks in you in this full moon that lets you know your worth, and in that you are not staying where it's hard. You're understanding life shouldn't be hard. It's not. This relationship shouldn't be hard. Yeah, in fact, you really are. You're setting sail. I mean, we can get a few other cards to confirm this, but you've been actually looking at opportunities. Some of you looking for opportunities abroad. Some of you are waiting for your ships to come in because you had to wait for your ships to come in a particular way, and you're ready. You see them. You see them on the horizon, and you're like, oh, okay, good. And now I have the money to go where I need to go. Now I have the money to do what I need to do. In fact, for some of you, when you made that decision to be done with whatever you need to be done with, here comes opportunity right there in front of you. And Spirit is saying here, what's being revealed is that when you choose yourself with number 4, you are showered with treasure. You are showered with opportunities. When you choose yourself, you understand that this was never a permanent state for you. It may have been one that launched you into your greatness because you had to choose yourself. 3 of Swords. Someone thought that you were going to put up with some kind of third party situation, and you were like, no. This is very specific, but somebody could even be pregnant, and someone thought they were just going to put you in a third party situation and you would be too afraid because of your situation. And you're like, oh, no. Whatever the third party is, it doesn't always have to be another person. Could be someone's work, could be someone's substance use. Whatever it was, you were just like, I know you see me as a prisoner in this situation. I don't see myself that way. I will walk away. And many of you have. Or with this new full moon, I keep saying new moon, so it might be between this full moon and the new moon that you're going to take some very discerning, like you're going to just act on your discernment. You're going to take this action and you're going to leave. Some of you had to wait for something to come through, but now that it has, you have many options. And this person is going to realize you have options and you will exercise those options. 7 of Cups. They are worried now because here's the thing. They thought you would be compelled to stay with them, but they didn't realize that you would take any other option besides them. And now you've got them worried. Were you paying for everything? Is the house actually in your name? Is the car in your name? Are the bills being paid in your name? Is the lease up in your name? Someone out there is understanding that they no longer have to wait in this hangman position. And someone else is just trying to wait until the next shoe drops because they are on their way out. It has nothing to do with you anymore because I don't think that you are trying to tell them what they need to do, where they need to go. You're not saying that. You're just saying, I'm leaving. Oh, and all these things are in my name? Yeah, I guess it leaves with me. For some of you, this person really was trying to groom you to accept less than what you were worth. But little did they know, in this full moon, this hunter moon, you were going to receive from Spirit a type of medicine that would no longer even give the illusion that they were more powerful than you. Some of you needed that medicine. You may have been close to succumbing to this person and their narcissism, their abuse, but Spirit is saying you didn't, because you are much stronger, much more powerful. Look at that. You will be celebrating your life, group number 4. That's what will be revealed, is that your life gets better. Your life simply gets better from leaving this situation. You receive many blessings. Like I said, opportunity. It's the energy is all around you. It's going to reveal that, yeah, you were never bound to this situation. If it's a relationship, you were never bound to this person. If it was a job, you were never bound to it. You were simply waiting for things to align, and they did, and you're ready to leave. In the meantime, some people told a lot of tall stories about who you are to them, and how you're not going anywhere without them. Spirit is indeed made them a liar. While they were out kind of doing whatever they wanted to do, you were focused on your relationship with the divine. And divine came in and said, this is what I want you to do. Here is the plan I have for you. Sometimes Spirit is saying we can look weak when we're prioritizing the divine in our life. We can just look weak to those who don't know, those who feel like externally they've got to see something to prove we're strong. Our strength is all in our communion with the divine. That's what this person failed to understand. Yeah. And now you're on your chariot. You're on your chariot, spiritually, mentally, physically. You're on your chariot. Maybe for that person that I got the baby from, the pregnancy, maybe the baby had to be born and you just had to, we can only do so much when we're in late stage pregnancy, right? So you might have had to wait till the baby was born. You had to, do some things. There you go. Whatever that situation is, group number 4, you're riding high. You're riding high. High and out. High and out. Not even looking back. In fact, for some of you, celebrating, quite literally. No hands, celebrating. Okay? Wow. Anything else, Spirit? Spirit is saying here, yeah. Whatever this is that you're leaving, it's going to unblock your prosperity. If there was any blocks, it's like literally, it's like coins are just going to start falling from the sky for you. It is like this opportunity couldn't come to you as long as either this person or the situation was in your path. But once you release your path, it's like, again, you're celebrating. It's something like literally, was that a commercial? Or I don't remember. In the past, remember there was, I don't know if because it could have been specific to California, but there was this lottery commercial where this girl, she comes into her her and her boyfriend, I guess this is like a boyfriend, they're standing in front of, she goes, I got something to tell you. And he's all like, why don't I go first? I have something to tell you. And then he starts going, well, this relationship is just not right for me. I've been thinking about it, and I just think it's time for us to break up. In fact, I have someone new that I'm seeing. And he goes, and she goes, oh. And he's like, okay, well, what were you going to tell me? And she goes, well, I won the lottery. I don't know who came up with those commercials. A very California thing to do. But anyway, it's going to be like that. Group number 4. It's going to be like this person is like thinking they're dissing you. And you're just going to be like, oh, okay. Oh. And next thing you know, blessings are abound. I mean, literally, this person could be like, we want nothing to do with you. This job could be like, we're going to lay you off. I mean, there's nothing good coming from your work, whatever. I mean, even Sade, the singer, went to audition for a band and they were like, no, we don't really like your sound. We don't like your voice. It's not really jamming with ours. And she was like, oh, okay. I mean, some people have got to know what they're losing. They are going to know what they're losing. Group number 4. Yeah, they're going to know what they're losing. So group number 4, if this resonated with you, you might want to put a fire emoji in the comments because the spirit is like, for all of the collective that tuned into this reading, all of these readings were on fire for you. This Aries full super moon is no joke. It's bringing the blessings. Watch out to your enemies. For real. And it's bringing in the blessing of love for some of you too. Wow. So, y'all, I really am glad that this was my first reading back after a break. Please leave a comment. Please like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I would love to have you connected with me. And if this is where we all part, wow. Happy full super moon. Okay, my honeys? Take care.